Okay, so I realized as I was making posts about growing these mushrooms that some people did not know what I was doing and it looked weird and foreign, which it should, because we don't know much about mushrooms. But anyway, so today I'm going to video what I'm doing. We're starting lion's mane, and I would like to show you what I'm doing in action, but since I only have one hand right now, that's not possible. So I'll be describing what I'm doing, and then I will turn the video back on when I'm done. But first what we're going to do is take these oats. They're just whole oats. You could get them at the co-op. They're fairly cheap. I think we paid like 12 or 13 bucks for a 50-pound bag. Not organic, but we'll get to that later. Right now we're just learning. So anyways, we're going to be growing lion's mane. I'm going to make about 4-quart jars today. And what I'm going to do is rinse these off and clean them using a strainer in 2 buckets. Well, I would call them buckets. Mixing bowls? Yeah. And then we'll soak them overnight and add some gypsum to them. I'll get to all that later. But first, let me clean these out. And I just go back and forth from bowl to bowl using the strainer, straining out the water, using hot tap water, and just trying to get any sediments out of there, like, you know, dirt and grass and all that junk. So anyway, we'll be right back. Okay, as you can tell, that's the first rinse, and you see how dirty that water is? Like, you don't want that. So I'm going to do this about 2 or 3 more times and try to get as much of that dirt and nasty stuff out of there that I can. And that way when we put it in the jars and sterilize it, there's not junk in there and the mycelium can grow a little bit easier. So here we go. And here's the second rinse. You can tell it's getting a little bit better. It's still kind of gross. So we'll keep doing this. Also, I wanted to note real quick that what we're doing is you're supposed to use about a cup of oats per quart jar that you're going to make. I'm making 4-quart jars today. I tried the 1 cup per quart jar idea last time, and it turned out to be not enough, and the jars were like half full, and you really want them to be around 2/3. So what I did today is 5.5 cups for 4-quart jars, and we'll see how that works. But anyway, we'll continue rinsing. This will get clearer, and then we'll go to the next step. All right. Okay guys, so as you can see, this has gotten pretty clear. I'm kind of happy with this. I'm going to rinse these off with little sprayer nozzle there, and that's gonna be it. And then I'm gonna add probably about a tablespoon of gypsum, just to add some calcium and extra nutrients in there for the mycelium to grow on. And that you can also find for like next to nothing. We bought a bag at Rural King. It was like 5 something, maybe $6, and it was for 40 pounds of it. So that'll last you at 1 teaspoon or tablespoon. That'll last you a long time. So let me finish rinsing these off. I'll go get some gypsum, and we'll let that soak overnight, and then I'll show you how to do the jars. Alright, so now it's time to let them soak. So I've rinsed them out several times. Cleaned up my mess so my wife is not angry at me. And then I'm going to add this tablespoon of gypsum to it. It just gives some food to the mycelium and also kind of helps keep the grains a little bit more, well, they don't clump up as well. So anyway, I'm going to put a lid on this, and we're going to set it in a corner somewhere overnight, and then tomorrow we can put it in our jars and get ready to sterilize that. So that'll be the end of this video for now. I'll do another one whenever I do the jars to show how to do those, and also I'll do one when we put the oats in the jars and sterilize them and show you exactly how I do all that. So thanks for watching.